Hey guys, it's Somidoshoppers. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to sit down and make a quick video on 6 summer dresses that I have been totally in love with since buying, mainly from 3 brands. So I'm gonna go through first Zimmermann dresses that I've gotten, some Reformation dresses that I've got, and actually a brand new brand to me called Staud that I'll also be sharing with you guys. So stay tuned. We're gonna go through each dress, do some mod shots, talk about everything that's beautiful about these dresses, and hopefully that'll inspire all of your summer wardrobes as well. So I'm just gonna jump right into it and start with one of my all-time favorite brands as of this moment right now, which is Zimmermann. So this stunning, lovely beauty is the Sierra floral print maxi dress. So this, as you can see, has just this wonderful, amazing floral detailing patterning. It's made out of this very kind of like linen-y fabric. It's kind of like this off-white pink beigey color in the background, and then has this beautiful floral detailing all across throughout. It features a tie back detailing on all the straps, so the straps are adjustable, and it has an empire waistline, so the rest of the dress is going to flare out right at the bottom of your bust. And then it's also got a zipper, and the bust has a bit of a stretch in the back here, as you can see, this elastic part. So it's extremely comfortable and just wonderful for summer because it is this kind of linen like fabric, so it's not going to cling to your body very well. It's not going to be super hot, but I love the fact that it's like a maxi dress because it is going to protect you from the sun, but it's still just so stunning to look at. So the Zimmermann dresses that I did get, I actually have a couple different stories for them. So for the first one, so this one I actually got online, and I got this through Farfetch. So if you actually look at a lot of various kind of like luxury brands like Farfetch or Net-a-Porter, or even like Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, or Saks Fifth Avenue, they do a lot of sales on Zimmermann clothes, and I didn't know this. I'm actually fairly new to buying Zimmermann pieces. I'm totally loving the journey and all the quality so far, but I actually got this off of Net-a-Porter, and this originally retails for about, I believe it's $750 or $800. I'll leave all the pricing and the links down below, but I was able to get this for about $500 on Net-a-Porter, which is obviously a great deal. But then it came to my house, and I didn't actually wear it because I'm planning to wear this on a vacation that's coming up for me. But as I was just perusing the websites and looking at other different styles that I might be interested in, I actually saw that Farfetch was selling this for, I believe, $320, which is insane, right? That's pretty much 50% off the retail price. So I snatched that up. I did return the Net-a-Porter one, so this is the final one that I ended up getting from Farfetch. But my tip to you all who are really interested in Zimmermann pieces and looking to invest in some of these pieces yourselves, of course it's really nice to go to the Zimmermann store if there's one nearby and try on the styles and get all the sizing, but it is my advice to you to just look on these sites and look for sales, because what's a great thing about Zimmermann is that even though the pieces are quite pricey, they usually do go on sale once the next season collection comes out. So for example, I believe this was from their Resort Swim collection, so that was at the end of 2022 / the beginning of 2023, and so this had gone on sale for quite some time, and I actually got one of the last pieces, and I think that's why I was able to get it at such a great discount. But even the previous collection, so the spring collection, most of the pieces are on sale for at least like 30% off, even on the regular website, and even you can get a deeper discount if you look at other like secondhand, third-hand retail stores as well. So just make sure, you know, keep your eyes out. If you have a style that you like but it's not on sale yet, I would recommend just waiting like a month or two. I do think that it will go on sale, and you'll definitely be able to save a couple $100s. But this, I am just so in love. Of course, I'll be including mod shots as well. So for this dress, I actually bought in a size 1. So Zimmermann sizes usually come out in a size 0, 1, 2, or 3, and that roughly translates to an extra small, small, medium, and large. They also have a 0P size, so that's for petite. If you're, I think, shorter than about 5'2", they recommend you go for the petite sizing. I'm 5'7", so I was never going to go for the petite sizing, but I am, I believe, usually a 0 in the Zimmermann size clothing. But for this particular dress, the bust area was quite tight when I tried on the 0, so I did end up sizing to the 1. It was much more comfortable. So anybody considering wearing this dress or this style in general, because Zimmermann usually does come out with multiple versions of this like tie strap detailing dress, I would recommend maybe sizing up depending on your bust size, just for its more comfortable fit. Of course, all the mod shots will be included, but just once again, wanting to show off this wonderful, beautiful, amazingly stunning dress. I could not be more happy with the purchase, especially since I was able to get it at such a good discount. So next up, the second dress that I have just been loving in my wardrobe is another Zimmermann dress. So this one is their halter neck midi dress. So it is a midi dress. It stops just right about halfway down your calves. It features this beautiful strap detailing with ties in the back. It kind of creates like a V line in the front, and then you can adjust the straps in the back. It has this removable little black floral in the front, and then it's also got a tie waist, which is also removable, but it's able to be cinched at any size that you'd like. And this is, I believe the fabric, it's quite crepey and smooth. It's part silk, I believe. So it flows beautifully and it's just extremely comfortable, lightweight, and breathable. And something that I just love about Zimmermann is that they have a lot of attention to detail. So these straps, for example, they could have just made these as just regular straps, but they did include these adorable little gold flower floral pieces. So on the front, it has a little bit of a little Hawaiian flower to me. And then on the back, they've also got little gold detailing, and it's at the ends of all the straps and also on the belt detailing. And then this floral, again, like I said, is detachable, so it's up to you if you would like to wear it or not. I do believe that it creates an adorable accessory to the dress. But the main thing that kind of drew me to this dress in general was the fit. I think that being able to cinch your own waistline is just great because that kind of takes out any need for tailoring. You could wear extremely loose without the belt and just creates a very casual look, as well as cinching it just, defines your figure a little bit more depending on how you're feeling that day. And I also felt like this dress gave very like Chanel vibes. I think if you paired this with any kind of Chanel bag, Chanel shoes, whatever it might be, this floral detailing, which kind of gives camellia vibes a little bit, would pair really well with kind of any Chanel item. So I thought it was just really cute being able to pair those two brands together, and that's kind of what inspired me. This dress also does come out in the black colorway, so it does come in the full black, and then the flower attachment would be white. And it also comes in various lengths. It comes in this midi dress, and it also comes in a shorter version as well. And all of those are available on the website. And this dress, again, I was able to get on sale. So I believe the regular retail price is, let me see if it's here. Yes, so the regular retail price is $775 US, but I was able to get it at $465. So again, great discount. Of course, these are still expensive pieces, but I did foresee myself being able to wear these for many summers to come, so I didn't think that the cost per wear would be extremely high. And additionally, I did want to just point out these two dresses that I got were primarily driven by the fact that I was going to a tropical vacation in the near future, but I also kept in mind that I do live in San Francisco and it's not a very warm city, I would say. So even though these dresses are clearly summer dresses, I also tried to pick dresses where you could easily transition them into a fall piece as well. So both of these dresses, I felt that if you threw on a certain jacket or put on a pair of boots, they could easily transition into a fall piece as well. So I always look for that kind of versatility in pieces that I choose because I don't want it to be like a one-time wear kind of thing or a one-season kind of thing. I think it's important to try to have pieces that are very easy to match and versatile in your wardrobe so you can enjoy them on multiple different occasions and it's not a waste of money. And because this dress is a bit on the looser side, because there's just really this cinching detail, I did get this in the 0, and it's more than comfortable and roomy for me. So again, this was my true sizing, I think, in Zimmermann, whereas the other dress was just a little odd that I had to size up in one. For this one, I did actually get this in store. I went to try it because I am fortunate enough to live nearby a Zimmermann store, and I will include some of the photos of other dresses that I tried on and that I absolutely loved. But like I was saying, those dresses that I tried on and that they were absolutely gorgeous, I felt like just wasn't really suitable for my lifestyle and multiple wears and the city environment and things like that. So even though they're pretty, I just had to pass up on them. But who knows, maybe in the future I'll revisit them if I have a special occasion or anything coming up like that. Again, so in love with this dress. It's got this beautiful ruching down at the bottom as well. And the flow, you can just see, is just so pretty. Okay, so moving right along to the Reformation pieces that I have been absolutely loving this summer. We're gonna start off with this beautiful white and blue maxi dress, and I believe this is called the Lydia dress. I did get this in the size 2, so typically for a Reformation I am a true size 2, and this is just so easy but so stunning. I think that the key features not only are this beautiful blue and white print, but it's got just adjustable tie straps, a no-show zipper, and it just hugs the bodice in such an amazing way, and then just does a slight little flare out right as it like exits your hips. So just like I said that the Zimmermann dress kind of gave me Chanel vibes, something that really drew me to this dress was that it was really giving me Dior vibes. So we know that Dior is quite famous for their kind of blue and white patterning on like their book tote and several of their other bags. And this just gave me that same really classic feminine neutral vibe as well. And the other thing that I really loved about this dress was that it was just so easy. Like there is nothing complicated about this dress. Nothing, no bells and whistles, and I think that it's just so easy to just throw on and leave the house. So, you know, it's got no fussy ties on the straps. It doesn't have a slit where you have to pop the leg out. It's made out of this like crepe fabric, so it's not gonna get snagged on anything, and it's super smooth, lightweight, and breathable on your skin. And so I just really, really loved that. I did order a couple other Reformation dresses before kind of settling on this one, and the other two were some of their silk dresses, and those were what I would consider a little bit more just like complicated dresses, right? They've got like tie detailings on the strap, they've got slits, they're made out of silk. It's just a little bit more fussy, and when I put them on, of course they look gorgeous. I can kind of include photos here, but if you think about it, I felt like when I go out, I'm gonna be more conscious about how I treat my dress than I am having fun with whatever activity that I went out to do. So I did end up returning those dresses, and I did just settle for this just beautiful white and blue maxi dress, and I couldn't be happier. I've already worn it a couple times, and people are always asking me where did I get this dress, so I do think this is definitely a showstopper with literally no effort. I can't exactly remember the price off the top of my head, but I will include it down below. Of course, Reformation again is a little bit on the pricier side. This was somewhere in the $200-300 range, but like I said, when you invest in a piece that you can wear multiple times for different occasions, dress up, dress down, whatever you need, it's definitely well worth the money than buying just multiple like cheaper items, I think. So really, really happy with my purchase. It is just an absolutely gorgeous dress. So the next dress is also a Reformation dress. This is actually going to be the only mini dress of today's summer haul, but I wanted to include it because it is so adorable and pretty, and it definitely does fit the summer vibe, but it also fits a lot of other vibes, I think, you know, bachelorette party, picnic, whatever it might be. I think it's a great, just very basic staple to have in your wardrobe. Key features of this dress: it has an invisible zip, and it's also got this elastic in the back, so it's very comfortable on the bodice. It has a tie detailing. It's like kind of a fit and flare on the waist and then flaring out at the smallest part. Got these little ruffles on the bottom, and also it has kind of like this bust detailing, so it's gonna really let the girl sit there very well, and then it has this cute little ruffle detail on top as well. So I know that two other dresses have also shown a little tie detailing, and I can't say that I really like mind it, but I definitely can't say that I love it either. I do find it a little bit annoying to be able to adjust these straps perfectly such that the strap fits you really well, as well as the bow is in a placement that you'd like it to be. I personally like it when the bow is like not really showing from the front, so it's either placed right like after the curve of my shoulder or at the very base, right when the strap meets the bottom of the back of the dress. So it's a little bit of try and fail to get like that perfect sizing that you'd like, but it is nice that once you find it, the strap really doesn't need to be undone and tied again. But I do have to admit that I would prefer if there was really no tie detailing on some of the dresses, because I do find it a little bit tedious. But one thing I will say about this dress, even though it's really, really beautiful, I do find it a little bit revealing, I would say. The bust line is quite low. The skirt line is also quite high on me because I'm a little tall. So although this is beautiful and I got a good amount of wear on it previously, these days I don't quite find myself reaching for it. Definitely I do feel like as I'm aging, I am reaching for something that just covers a little bit more and it's just a little bit more chic and classy, I would say. This is definitely adorable and cute, but I do find myself reaching for other pieces more frequently these days. But I think that this can definitely appeal to a lot of people, so did want to just mod this for you guys and share about the sizing and everything, so in case you're interested, you can definitely purchase it as well. So the last two dresses that I'm going to share with you are from this company called Staud. They are like an up-and-coming fashion brand based out of LA, and they make these beautiful kind of linen-y, cottony looking dresses, and they are a new brand to me. I kind of stumbled upon them as I was looking for a very specific style of dress, which is going to be the last dress that I'm showing you. But I think browsing maybe like Saks or Net-a-Porter or Farfetch or something, and they happened to pop up for me, and I looked on their website, checked it out. It definitely seemed all legit and seemed quite high quality, so I did end up ordering a couple pieces from them. And one of them is this beautiful black midi dress. I believe this one is called their Wells dress in black. So this dress and this style with like this kind of bodice that has these lines running down comes in both the midi style, but it also comes in a super maxi style and also a mini style as well. So all lengths to fit whatever you're looking for. And I got this in the size 2. So I did try the 0 and I can fit in it, but again, with this brand particularly, I felt like the bust area was just really tight even though the waist fit me really well. So I did end up sizing up, and now this I think just fits so perfectly on me. This dress is made primarily of cotton. It feels like a very like starchy kind of stiff cottony material. Non-adjustable straps, but kind of like a scooped back neckline as well as a square boat neck in the front. And it's got kind of these very muted pleats on the bottom. But in general, this dress is just very, very, very simple. And that's kind of what Staud really does very well, I think. It's really got nothing to it, right? It's just like the plainest black dress you could possibly find, but it's just the small detailings about the fit and certain things about it that really drew me to it. So I do like the length. Like I said, I have been gravitating towards longer dresses, and so this midi dress, which hits me right at the heel, is really great because it covers everything, but it also leaves enough room for me to wear like a beautiful pair of shoes to kind of accent this dress, because if you're wearing just a very neutral or simple dress like this, you can definitely accessorize it with more kind of fun things as well. It's got the no-show zipper and it's got non-adjustable straps, so I know that that could definitely be a deal breaker for some people because obviously everybody's body is not the same. But for me, it just wasn't an issue. This dress just felt like it was made for me, the way that it fit on me. And again, because there's no straps, no nothing, it's just a dress, it's just a piece of cotton really. It's just so easy to throw on and wear. So I actually wore this dress yesterday to meet a couple of friends, and I just got tons of compliments from people walking and passing by me, and they were asking where I got this dress. And definitely it was the first time I had ever heard of this brand, so I'm sure it was a lot of other people's first time hearing the brand as well. Just the fit and the quality is what will definitely keep me continuing to buy from them. So it is a cottony material, but it's actually quite heavy. So I thought that this kind of black material would be great, not only for summer, but it also can be, I think this could be worn like in all seasons as well. Some people might not like wearing dark colors during the spring and summer, but I really have no issue with it. For being just that, I guess, big black dress, I really can't give it any more praise. It is just such a wonderful piece to have in your spring, summer, or fall, winter collection. And I would highly recommend just checking the brand out in general. They do this kind of cotton, heavy cotton fabric very well, but they do have other styles that you can definitely check out. The prices for these dresses are also, I would say, on par for Reformation dresses, but the nice thing is you can buy these if it's your first time with a 50% discount code, which was what I did. And they also have free shipping, free returns, which is something that I always look for when I'm buying online, because obviously not everything's gonna fit. You're not gonna like everything that you see online on you. So if the company doesn't have free returns, there's a high chance I will not buy from them, but they do, and they seem like a really nice ethical brand. So again, really recommend you check them out. So the last dress that I'm going to show you, like I said, is also from Staud, and it is this beautiful maxi button-up cotton short sleeve dress. So I believe this is called the Joan maxi dress. I got this in a size 2 as well. Like I said, the size 0, the waist kind of fit me better, but the bust was just too tight, so I did end up sizing up to the 2. Just like the other Staud dress, you really can't get more simple than this, right? It's just pretty much, I think it's like 90-something% cotton. It's got buttons from the collar all the way to the bottom, but it does leave a little bit of open space down here, and it has the cuffed sleeves and the collar as well. So this dress, I was looking for this style in particular, like a white all the way buttoned down dress, because I wanted to find something that I could pair with a belt that I had recently got, and I felt like this kind of dress, so simple, again, like the black one, you can accessorize it with literally whatever you want. A fun colored belt, a fun bag, you know, beautiful shoes, and then you can kind of draw attention to those aspects of your outfit while still being extremely classy and stunning in this kind of simple dress. Definitely, I would not have gone for something like this when I was younger. I know that I'm young, but maybe in my early 20s, I definitely wouldn't have gone for this kind of dress. I thought, oh, it's too old, you know, maxi dresses, whatever, more skin the better. But this kind of dress is just so neutral, and you can dress it in any way that you'd like. This, because it is cotton, is definitely a little bit more of a casual feel, and I did buy it to primarily wear in the summer, but you could throw a jacket over this and you could definitely transition it into fall as well. So I thought that was really nice. This cotton has a really good weight to it. You can see that it's like maybe slightly see-through, so I would definitely be wearing kind of like nude undergarments underneath it just to be careful. But what's really, really nice and kind of makes this button-down dress stand out from other ones that I did try is that it's got this fitted waistline. So a lot of dresses like this, it's kind of like a straight shot from the bust to the bottom of the dress, but Staud actually designed it such that it cinches in on the waist and makes it look really, really natural. So if you look closely, you can see that there are these kind of sewn in lines that really just cinch the dress together, but it's really, really not noticeable. And so when you do end up pairing this thing with a belt, it doesn't create that kind of bunch that you get typically when you belt kind of like a wide shaped clothing piece. So that's primarily the reason that I ended up sticking with this dress. I did try on a couple other dresses from different brands as well, but in the mod shots you'll just see how fitted this dress looks, how casual, how chic it looks, and I'm hoping that you'll definitely consider adding this one to your wardrobe as well. I always love trying out new brands or like discovering new brands, so if you have any favorites, please leave them in the comments below. I would definitely love to try some pieces from any of your favorites as well. But that does bring us to a wrap on the 6 summer essential dresses that I have been loving these days. I hope that you found something that you might like and that you'd consider adding to your wardrobe. All the links, pricing, and descriptions will be down below. So thank you again for watching this video. I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye!